Well, in other news, Umalusi says irregularities identified in the matric exams for the class of 2022 were not systemic and didn't compromise the overall credibility of the exams as they were administered. The regulatory body giving the thumbs up for the release of the results by public and private institutions. Our reporter, Tshegohaco Moagi, standing by with more now. Tshegohaco, good afternoon to you. How strong is this message from Umalusi today?
Good afternoon, Stephen. So a very strong message indeed from Umalusi, and a concern as well that they raised, Stephen, was around the irregularities that actually took place within these very examinations. They did raise concerns about some of the irregularities, of course, one of that being what we saw within the Mpumalanga province, where we understand and has been widely reported that learners were actually assisted by a teacher or by invigilators to be able to get the answers of some of the examinations that they were writing. Umalusi sending out a strong message. And you know, they have said that even though they are saying that they can release these very results, not just of course for the Department of Basic Education, but also for the other institutions of learning that actually offer these examinations, they are saying that even though they are able to release these results, if it is found that there are learners or candidates of these examinations who actually cheated and they are found guilty, then the examinations are then, the results rather, need to then be withheld until investigations are concluded. And there is quite, a penalty to something like this, where it is possible that a learner could not write their exam for another 2 years or so. And so Umalusi really saying that although that they are really glad that there weren't any leaked papers this year, there are also concerns that, or last year rather, there are also concerns, Stephen, that there are, people are getting more and more creative and clever, finding ways to actually cheat. I mean, the Umalusi CEO, Dr. Mafura Kometi, even saying that people are getting desperate, wanting to pass these exams, and so they are finding more ways to actually do so, and technology is really changing, and that is one of the concerns that they have also raised. But of course, we also did have a conversation with the Basic Education Department, where they then said that they welcomed this statement and this pronouncement by Umalusi today, allowing them then to release those results on Thursday. And this is what the department's Basic Education spokesperson Elijah Mhlanga had to say regarding, Stephen, the issue of those very those examinations that where learners had cheated in those examinations in Mpumalanga.
Yeah, what I can say is that we have now intensified our investigations. We submitted the irregularities report to Umalusi last week, and that was finalized, and now we can proceed and accelerate the process of the investigations, because our idea is that all those learners who are implicated must get their results as quickly as possible, which means everyone that's implicated must cooperate so that we can finish quickly and start with the preparations for the 2023 examinations, as opposed to being held back by the one from 2022. But we need to go through each case carefully, so slowly, making sure that we don't compromise people. We want to ensure that if you are guilty, you are really guilty, and that there's enough evidence to find you guilty. But if you are cleared, then you must get your results so you can proceed with your plans for your future as quickly as possible.
Elijah Mhlanga from the Department of Basic Education, ending that live report from Tshegohaco Moagi.